Hello, welcome to this podcast. My name is Beatrice Marse and I am a singer-songwriter from France. And today is going to be a very short podcast, and this is because 48 hours ago I realized that I am about to release an album and I've never talked about it before. I mentioned that I was working on number 6, but I never really said when number 6 is going to be released, and I'm trying to manage to scrap a few dollars from all over the place to actually release these albums. And normally I should do what I need to do by the end of this week so it could be released. So I don't know, because it's December, almost Christmas time, and it could take some time to release. I don't know yet. I need to I don't know. So what I anticipate is that it could be released before as soon as before December 15th or after December 15th. But the only thing I know is that somehow I wasn't planning on doing it, and it turns out that it's gonna be some kind of Christmas present from me to you. So that's gonna be number 6, and I'm not even gonna say today what the title of this album is. Anyway, I think it's 11 tracks. I can't remember the last time I counted them. I can't remember, but I've listened to it for the last time, and I'm saying it's ready. The artist is saying the album is ready. So normally, it's gonna be a December thing. I was used to release albums on October for the past 2 years. That's what I did, and this year I said to myself, well, it's not gonna be October. And then November came, and then I have to say there was some dollars problem, if you see what I'm saying. So I didn't have a budget for it, and then I realized should I not do it? And then November, and then it didn't feel like it. I can't remember, apart from the money, it just didn't feel like it. And right now I realize that it is time now. And then because I'm about to, I'm very much on my way to finish number 7, so I might as well release number 6. So what I'm saying is not unnatural for me, because I usually for the past 2 years, what I was doing is that when I had finished, I was working that way. I had an album finished, then I was doing working on another album, and then when number 2 was finished or about to be finished, I was releasing the previous one that I had finished, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not unnatural for me to do it that way. But in terms of release date, it's kind of unnatural, because up to this day, I tended to release an album every 6 months, and now it's gonna be well over 6 months, so it's gonna be 8 months, and then I don't know. So the only thing I know is that this one is gonna be for Christmas. And when I started, I said to myself, no point in releasing an album for Christmas. And now, because I'm standing on my artist point of view, I don't care anymore. That's it. I've created some art, and then I want to release it, and I believe that it is the time for me to release it, so I'm going to release it, and you may or you may not enjoy it. But the thing is, art has to be shared. So that's the whole point of what I'm doing right now. Before that, I was a little bit shy with the thing I was making. Nowadays, I'm totally not shy anymore. Exuberant maybe, and it's really, what I'm saying, it's ready for release. So what's gonna happen next? If you've been following me everywhere on social media, you realize I'm not gonna do the thing I was used to do on Instagram, because I can't see much point in doing anything on Instagram anymore. especially since I'm not willing to pay for anything at all. So as simple as that. I have no budget for it, and then because of the way of Instagram is working, I don't like it that much. Okay. And then I was really not a fan of Facebook, so it's not going to be much, because usually the content I've put on Instagram goes directly into Facebook most of the time, so nothing much is happening on Facebook. But you can check my Facebook account if you want to, or my Instagram account, and it's all called Beatrice Marse. And I'm trying to actually look at the camera and not the microphone. So as usual, I'm recording this podcast on video, so you will be able to find that podcast on my YouTube channel called Beatrice Marse. What I did not say, because I did not record any podcast, I have a TikTok account called Beatrice Marse, and recently, I think it's something like 2 weeks ago now, or last week, I can't even remember, I've opened a Rumbl account. So if you use those platforms, then you can find me over there if you want to. So that's gonna be that's gonna be the surprise for this Christmas. So I'm not gonna do. I remember, as far as if I'm right, I said for number 5 that I wasn't gonna do much for this album. And I think number 6 is going to be worse than number 5, because I'm just going to put the covers on Instagram and everything. As usual, I'll be coming back on the podcast to actually talk about number 6, the album number 6. But I'm not planning to do all the things I usually do. And yes, as usual, I will change the cover of my website called beatricemarse.com, .com in French, and actually that's about it. To be honest with you, I don't know how to promote my music anymore, because I don't want to be a commercial artist. I just want to be an artist, and I want to create. So I have to say, and I know I'm not the only one. I'm basically the stereotype of the stereotypes. I know that. I do care much more about my art than actually promoting my art somehow. So yeah, so I'm not gonna do much about it. So I'll come back to talk about it. I try to do a few things, and then I mean, if you used to this podcast, I know that you will go and listen to some of the tracks. I've seen, if you never heard of me before, then go on your favorite streaming platform, and listen to some of my tracks. I have to say, to this date, when I listen to all the work I've done in the past, I'm not only talking about those 5 album releases. I guess my favorite track is definitely The Writing on the Wall. It's only last night I was listening to it, and it's just I love that track. It's just because of the drums. The drum part is so strong. It's so wow. Pa, 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 pa. Yeah, like we say in French, ça claque. And thanks to Drum Brute, if you know the stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I came to say to you that I'm gonna release number 6. I'll come back to say to you what's the title of number 6, and if you want to know the title, if you want to guess the title of number 6, I will invite you to my Instagram account, and I'll do that one. That's the only thing I will do as usual, which is I'm gonna put the list of the tracks of the album, but I won't. Well, and you will have to guess the album title. I won't do as I was doing before, doing a big picture of my previous album. Now it's over. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna bother about it. But I will put the cover of album number 6 on Instagram. So normally, if I'm on track. So if I'm gonna like do the paperwork for the release before the end of this week, normally you should be able to discover the list of the tracks of number 6 by this weekend on my Instagram account. That's so I'm gonna leave it to that today. As I said before, it was meant to be a quick one. So the thing to remind yourself that number 6 is coming for Christmas. So if you like the music, yes, watch out for number 6 this Christmas, and actually spend all your Christmas holidays with number 6, because number 6 is kind of somehow quite special. What I'm saying, yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to give you the title. So I'm saying right now, I'm not giving you the title just now. So thank you very much for listening to my album. Don't forget to check my account on Instagram if you want to be in the know and know before anyone else. So, and till then, thank you for listening, and you will hear from me in the near future. For this, I am sure. Bye. Take care. You've been listening to Beatrice Marse.